All right, y'all. So today we have a very special episode today. We're gonna be going. Well, we're not going live, but our guest today is gonna be calling from prison. But shout out to him, my bro. So JPanick. We just gonna get a little insights of what his life has been like. What it's been like for him in there. What it's been like for him coming in and out, and just get the details of like how it is behind there. So this is a real special episode because I know it could save a life, touch a life, and just so people understand like the reality behind bars. You get what I'm saying? The reality behind this street situation and this street shit. So just stay tuned in, man. It's gonna be a really good episode, and we're gonna get the inside details, man, of how this life really works, of how that lifestyle really works, and we'll see how it is for him. Do he have anything that he regret? Any changes that he would like to make? And just full details on him as a man, how he feels as a person, and how he just been as an individual growing up, being in and out of the institution, prison and everything like that. So yeah, stay tuned in, man. This is another Made Revenue on Air podcast episode, and stick through to the end because I guarantee you're gonna love this one. Yeah, let's get it. AJ the Great.
Hello, this is a prepaid debit call from an offender at the Nevada Department of Corrections, Southern Desert Correctional Center. To accept this call, press 0. To refuse this call, hang. This call is from a correction facility and is subject to monitoring and recording. Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Yo, what's the word? Hey, you live in effect, baby. You live in effect. We on.
I'm gonna hit you like in 3 minutes to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Be around. Well, it's 3 minutes to hit on the spot. I actually have to make sure I put this. It's different kind of phones. I got all my blood homies, surrounding my phone. I'm on the phone. Make sure they can do lawyer shit. But
yeah, of course. Okay. And we live. Let's get it.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
Hello. What's the word, brother? So. All right, yeah, you already know, man. So we here, man. We live in effect. We're not live, but we're here, man. We everything is going. So look, just so we can get right into it, man. So we don't waste so much time, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the world. Let them know who you are. Where you been, and just give us a little details of like what it's like for you in your position right now, man.
Well, first, I know everybody that don't know me, I'm JPanick, big JPanick from Westside, California, known as the Jungles, Walnut Hill Village. I'm currently in Nevada State Prison right now, SDCC, of course, alone. And, as in the life is right now, how can I put it? I want you to, be more specific. What, bro?
What? Say that again.
As in what? Life as in what, though?
Yeah. All right. So look, man. We know who you at. We know who you are, and I'm pretty sure your name ring a little bell. In the streets and everything like that. So tell us a little bit about about how it was growing up for you, man. Like just being in the position that you are in now. Like how did this life come about for you?
First off, from both sides, it all started, 13, since, since 13, 14, I started getting incarcerated around that time. I'm going to say, I'm going to say Chunky B, my older brother. I ain't going to say Gary, but Chunky B, my older brother, which from my hood, whatever. I had 3 role models, which was man. You know, he was a member. I like the shit that he was doing. All the things I seen with, he ain't sitting around with windows dressing, there's females coming around with, so
Mhm.
that was one thing. On the weekends when I came, you know, on this side of the family with you, whatever I see was in rap stuff, so
Mhm.
that's another thing. I want to still get into music, and then I have my bro, my cousin, honestly, I was playing basketball, I don't know what he was playing RIP, my cousin Queen, whatever, but
Mhm.
that was one thing, you know, before he passed away, the basketball thing. But you know, I fell to the negative thing. So, which
It
was the gaming. So I grew up in the jungle. That's all it's around. So, and it was more like it is like a family thing. You know, it was like
right.
they was like brothers went to school. So I took them to that. And, you know, that's how that started.
Right, right, right. And you know there's a lot of ins and outs about it. Do you ever feel like damn, like maybe I could have made better decisions, or like when you got into this thing you kind of like fell in love, or like just like this became like a lifestyle for you?
When everything was going on when I got into, I fell in love. I've been in love with it for a long time on the game banging tip. No, until I also start learning everything about what I. Cause it's one thing just game banging and saying, oh, you from this hood, like, oh, I'm BBS, you know, like, oh, I'm from this hood, but it's a difference from when you learn the real politics deep in and out, you know, from the streets to turn to the pen, whatever, when you really see what it is. So at first, at a younger age, it was smooth, even, you know, it have its times up and down, but once you realize certain things, the brainwash things, you got most people out there in the streets looking up to people that, you know, that get exposed at the end of the day, things get to coming out. So when you start really seeing, like, you know, the ones you looked up to,
Mhm.
not bad, and, you know what I'm saying, now who you thought it was, like, damn, you know, the game get kind of tricky.
Mm.
It's not what it is for, you know, it's just, yeah, it's sometimes when it comes to this game, maybe you gotta grow out of it. You got, I mean, I don't like the ones that still on it full fledged. I mean, hey, I'm in
Mhm.
prison. I'm still on it. I got no choice to be on it, but there's also a lot of things I really don't care for within it. But you know, I now it's like once upon a time I used to keep it going because you know
Mm.
the game now I just really keep it going. Things for myself. It's a human being in it. So that's really
Right.
I put it that way. You know, just, you know, yeah. So.
Right, right, 100%, 100%, and just being a part of that lifestyle, and doing things in that lifestyle. How hard does it get having to prove a point to the world, prove a point to people, and just prove a point to yourself?
On that note, get hard because I mean,
Hmm.
shit, it's like this. I mean, it's like to a certain extent,
Mhm.
you can't really be yourself, especially with certain environment. Like for example, where I'm at right now, it's like, all right, I'm me, but at the same time, I gotta be somebody else. If I show sign of weakness, and then hey, somebody don't
Mhm.
take that for granted. Like, hey, let's go. So it's like you gotta keep a mask on, you know, to a certain extent. But
Mhm.
yeah, you know, it's hard, especially you know when a lot of things come with it. It's not, and it's the things that we think is normal that's really not. Shit, stealing, robbing, shooting, shit, however, but things like that. And then the thing about it, what you gonna do when it's time? When you go down for it, like when you look down the licenses and possibly no chance of coming home, you know, or
Mhm.
flying like a death penalty, shit like that. You know, you got some niggas that break on that. You know, they only get strong so hard. So,
Right.
well, that's
So.
hard. You know, proving yourself because you got a lot of niggas that put themselves. They be hard in the streets, but when they come to jail, you got niggas that be vicious, and you got niggas that at least expect that do things in jail. So
Right.
a lot of that to be cool and all, you know, when they think it's gangsta out there, but you know, a lot of these niggas already cut for the inside. You know, you got to be who you are in the streets or when you by yourself. That's how you gonna find out who you are.
Right,
That's
right.
like,
That part right there, and just
yeah,
knowing that about the inside and the outside, right? knowing that you can be in there and only be doing a couple years, but you're literally tied in there with people that's in there for life, that's in there for like really crazy situation. How do you battle that out in there? And how do you encourage people that think that that life is for them, coming in there facing those kind of demons?
I mean, the first one, so for the ones that don't know, right, I'm gonna break it down quick little summary. So of course, I had a few murders on my little situation. It all boiled down to this one got to 25 years, he got a couple years left. So let's just say, I got 5 years left. My son got 280 years. So this how it is. This how you gotta just take it one day at a time here. That's pretty much how that goes. You gotta program. I mean, it might sound crazy, but you gotta, program like as in not saying you're a lifer, but you gotta have that same mentality because, you got some dudes that ain't never coming home. They don't care and shit. They let us still kill niggas and everything just for the fun of it. So, I mean, you gotta program you're not going home until you're out. So, that's how that gotta be. You just gotta be on it. So shit, if niggas think the wrong way, if a nigga do anything the wrong way, you just gotta get on them. And shit, you gonna get rolled on, get rolled on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ride on, get right on. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So,
that's how that goes.
and just being in there and being knowing the different levels to that type of situation, like how does that work out? Like if let's just say you're in there with someone who murdered, someone who robbed, or someone like who did just a little crime or bigger crime, how do they separate those?
I mean, they don't really say, everybody makes sense. There ain't no really separation. I mean, it's just everybody, you know what I'm saying? As long as you have bad paperwork, we all mix in, we all as one. It don't matter if you have a year or 100 years. There ain't no separation. It's just,
Okay.
Come in.
So quick question, man. What have been the most craziest experience that you have experienced in there so far?
Most experiences, getting poked up, blood versus crib, right? For example, dude was on the phone, it went up. I was on the phone lacking. Shit got stuck.
Damn.
And then, from the phone part to, that's the last thing I can remember. After that, it was just all I remember is coming out the motherfucking helicopter and shit next day. So, I mean, this whole lot of shit, I mean, on my whole prison term, one time I've been in prison, I only been a victim. I mean, it's, only one time. I mean, but besides, I've been in those situations, but,
Yeah.
So that's the crazy thing to me because at the same time, anybody get got. I always had to tell that, hell no, the next day they did, but anybody can get got. So that's one thing I learned, but at the same time, it's like, they got shaken Vegas prisons, regular program. It's not bad in California to them states, so back home it's different from out here. But
Right.
just that's what it is. So that's my crazy experience, especially in prison. Then they got kids out there that can lose life in here, but sometimes
Do you?
they happen to anybody, but
Right.
yeah.
Do you?
Especially when you see a suspect, it's embarrassing. But go ahead.
Right. Do you ever is there ever a day in there that you get to like really just relax and don't think about those type of situations?
No, listen, in here, it's all gas, no brakes, man. It's not really, not really, honestly, not really. Maybe at nighttime when it's time to get your little hours in, but even so, I'm going to say no, because, when it's time to go down, that's the time you want to get your rest. Other than that, when it's programming time, it's program time. So, every morning, the same shit. They work out, phone, everybody got different jobs, do what they do.
Right.
Besides that shit, everybody, it's prison, so obviously everybody shouts up there, got the day, just wait and go. Whenever time click, it's time to go.
What happens?
That's how pretty much it is.
Right. What happens if someone finds religion in there?
If someone finds
If someone finds religion.
One more time.
Religion. What happens when someone finds religion? Yeah, in there.
I mean, it depends. Like, what, somebody asking what, trying to convert? You said somebody finds
Yeah,
religion?
yeah, yeah. Trying to be a Christian, a Muslim,
I
or
mean, that just means that, you gotta choose one. Uh, you can't just be on not like that in a bad way, you know. I believe in God, but you can't just be on the holy stuff and then trying to bang at the same time. That's like playing with God. So,
mm,
and there you pretty much gotta pick one. It's either you gonna get out the way and stick to God, or you gonna game at it. I mean, that's the only thing. You got some niggas you gotta get, you know what I'm saying? Some
okay.
niggas got certain homies depending on who you are. You got some niggas that get knocked off something like that. But
Wow.
you know,
Wow.
it depends too also on what hood you from, what kind of culture. Like my hood, you know, also originated in Chicago, so Blackstone's that was a Muslim organization. So
Mm,
being able to define it is universal. So I mean, I guess that's different to a certain extent, but I mean,
mm-hmm.
it's still, you know, it's either that or nothing. Pretty
Right.
much.
Right. So just being in there, man. Is it? Do you feel? I mean, I know this probably sounds like a crazy question, but is it crazier being outside or inside?
Yeah, it don't sound crazy 'cause I know some people that been down so long that they be like, man, I ain't want to get out. You honestly got some people that got licenses to catch time on purpose, so they won't get out because they've been in jail so long they don't know what to do. You know,
Wow.
like they've been in here 30, 40 years and they just don't know what the shit.
You have 1 minute remaining.
They don't know what technology is, so just like, that's one whole thing. So,
Nah.
I mean, but to me, it's just extremes, you know, but like I tell everybody, just because you're behind the walls, don't mean that they stop us a whole lot of things you can do behind the walls. I mean, of course,
Yeah.
the only ones they keep mentioning is you know, no disrespect to all the ladies out there with pussy, but that's the only thing they mention. When besides that, that's the only thing they mention. Really. But that's a lot of things looking behind the walls, anything outside the box.
Man, and I know we about to turn off. Are you able to call back so we can finish?
I'm gonna jump back right there on time.
All right, for sure. Let's do that. Yes, sir. So yeah. So just to continue, man. Man. Obviously, it's a big difference, right? From being inside than outside. Like, how does the food work in there?
The food, it's dirty, but I mean, shit, the food. What type of food? I mean, I guess it's jail, so it sounds healthy, but I mean, it ain't really healthy. Just say, your regular meal would be like some potatoes, some salad, some green beans. That's kind of that's like boiled, which is done wrong. They don't make sense. You know that boil that takes all the nutrition out, whatever already.
Right. Oh, so y'all eat healthy in there. Y'all eat healthy.
I mean, yeah, they say it's healthy, but I mean, it's like the way how they make it though. But I mean, I guess that's what they say. I mean, for sure the commissary now, but But besides that, you know, a little corn, a little juice, and that you'll give to a baby, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So and not to get too deep into it, and obviously you can just say what you want to say or talk about what you want to talk about. But do you mind like letting us know like what you actually in there for?
Yeah, we can talk about that. I mean, I'm in there for a murder attempt, a robbery, you know, first degree kidnapping. I was indicted, so that was all in one. Those different things all in one.
Wait, you said you were invited?
Indicted. It was indicted.
I'm like, what? I thought you said you was invited. I'm like, okay, indicted. Yeah, that's crazy, right? Yeah, so.
Yeah, I'm messed up right now, so you probably hear certain things, but
yeah. You wanna so right, so how's that working out though? Like what is it looking like for you?
Like you said, how does it work and what?
Like how's that working out for you right now? Like the case and everything like that. Only if you want to talk about it.
I mean, yeah, I already took the time for it, so I mean, it don't matter. I got the time for it, but
Mm-hmm.
it was working out smooth, you know. I'm sure a couple more years ago, but yeah, just talking about as we get into it, like you know, I want what's happening? Like talking about what part? Like you talking about besides the time, we talking about actually getting into the situation.
Yeah, like the situation, like the details about it, like.
Oh, okay, okay. So make long story short.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the murder one, it was about, I was sitting I was trying to make some fast cash, get to the money again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was a person who I was dealing with business, let's just say that,
Yeah.
he was my rival who I beef with, but I can't say it
Mm-hmm.
was some business. It was supposed to be some legit business, so Zoom straight up on skipped a lot of things. I was supposed to link we were supposed to link up. I had about like 50 pounds on me. We were supposed to say stuff I said around there.
Mm-hmm.
I had some stuff on me. When I got close to the destination, he was hitting me up to ask for some more shit.
Mm.
Which I'm like, I mean, it was kind of weird because like, you didn't tell me this before you put this order in. So, I leave that alone right now. I don't got that. I got what she pretty much wanted.
Yeah.
So, now I'm getting close to destination. It was a female who he was dealing with, whatever. So, with that situation, she had my line also, too. So, she didn't hit me up.
Right.
She told me don't show, whatever. She told me don't show. Don't show. I can say he was a little play. And with this, the cold part, it's the crazy part. This is their mama, so the person, Brad Jackson, that's the person who came to that man, whatever. But,
So.
she was wrong. So, when she said that, I took it highly respectful. So, I'm like, so in my head, I'm like, man, that's crazy. Like, that's how you trying to get in. Like, I'm a service my death. So, at first, I'm like, man, I ain't going. I'm just going to get on. But then, I'm like, hold on. Hell no. I'm going to, since he thought he had one up on me, I'm going to put one up on him. So,
Damn.
For sure, he get there, shit, he thought it was sweet. Shit, I think it made him have it, what I'm saying? That's it. I mean, it was really no other way about it, what I'm saying? That's how that went,
Man, so just knowing situations like that and just having stories like that and like stuff like that really happens in reality. How do you feel, or what is it like for guys who pretend in this game, like guys who put on that front and act like they're that person that they're not? How does that work out for them if they're gangbanging or if they're
they get exposed. I mean, the Steven Red industry everywhere. Everybody get exposed. I mean, wherever it's in dark will always come to light. So if you're not really on there, you're not about to, you're not doing that. Y'all rapping about it, but y'all ain't got nothing to back it up, or y'all don't know about it, or whatever going on. I mean, y'all get exposed. If y'all come to jail, y'all can get y'all issue. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they get the issue when they come to jail. Y'all things like that, they die for playing the game. Because you got certain niggas that's in the game, they're trying to take credit for the next person's body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Time, this dude probably didn't kill this person, but he's trying to say he did it just to get some type of fame, and that's not even the case. So, so it turns out everybody get exposed, and that's where they go down the drain. That's, everything go out the window,
and how does that affect their image and their like lifestyle and just living a normal life after that for them?
I mean, shit, once that happened, man, we were reaching some kind of MFA go. They ain't PC, they ain't protected custody, they ain't walking on main line, A lot of that, we ain't having that, really, on that type of note, on the line, it's just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's undercover, undercover everywhere. I don't care where you at, where besides PC, you got some niggas that's some cheap that just happen to slide through the cracks that, that nobody might not know about until, business come out, or by the time they come out, he might went home, might be late. So, I mean, it's snitches everywhere, if you ask me. I mean, I don't care where you at, where you from, so. Things come out light, so,
Yeah. Hey, so being in there the time you've been in there, man, how many times do you think you had to, like, protect yourself, fight, get down, like, anything like that in there?
think that, I primarily count. I got so much these tattoos, CKs all over me. I mean, you know how I am, man. So, I always had, I had everywhere I went, I had things come my way. But like they say, your first demo should always be the best one. So I always try to do that everywhere I get moved or everywhere I go. I always try to set the first demo down the right way so everybody can see how I'm coming.
Right.
But I had a handful. Since I've been out here in Nevada, I got extradited out here. So since I got extradited out here in Nevada, not too much, but in LA County, yeah, for sure, definitely. But that's a regular program. But
yeah.
Yeah, but besides that,
okay.
That's pretty it on that note.
Okay. Okay.
So that's it. Yeah.
Is there anything specific that you wanted to touch base on and explain to everybody or talk about?
The only thing I'm gonna say is for all you niggas out there that's rapping or y'all really game bang, y'all not really on that, man. The best thing to do is square up. I ain't gonna lie, it's not really it, especially if you're not really on that and you rap or you play like you on actors or, just, but that's one thing I like to say, just, say your shit, be yourself, and the following route not the way to go. That's pretty good dodging on that note.
Okay, and when it comes to like you being an artist too, like a rapper and everything like that, like is there anything you all right, how do I put it? Like just let's just say like if we're talking about like you getting out and becoming a rapper, is there any are you gonna like start a group? Are you just gonna be doing your solo stuff? Are you gonna work with your guys that you used to work with or anything like that? Or are you doing anything on the inside career wise for like your rap music and everything like that?
As right now, at the end of this year, this year we got some dates together, so I got the TMG thing going on for everybody who don't know. It's Take Money Gorillas, so that's the thing right there. That's just, the thing that I'm going to start up. But also on the family thing, we going to bring it close to, Mayberry Records, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much really it. That's how that's going to go. That's just my little side thing, too, that, I probably would have got out on sign people too, but at the time I really don't know, my mind is off and on with, how I'm gonna do that, but, for sure, for sure MWR and, TMG, you know what I'm saying, regards to the facts, so, regards, that's both of them my main things right there, so.
Okay, I had another couple questions too. Like just being a part of this game and doing what you're doing now, and just like with the name that you carry and everything like that. Did you ever think like there would be some type of success behind moving the way that you've been moving, like with the gang banging and everything like that? No, I'm just saying like just joining a gang and like just being a part of the community like that you're a part of in a society. Did you ever think like you would have some type of success from that? Like, oh, like I'm a gangbanger, I got yeah.
Most definitely. It's not. One thing I realized too, you can be from anywhere in the world and still go to any hood in the world. I don't care what your worst enemy is. If you righteous, everybody gonna mess with you. You know what I'm saying? So, same thing. Like I'm gonna say, shit. Use Nipsey Hussle for example. There are gangs, we rivals, but I'm saying he was a righteous man. Everybody fucking him. So, regards to the fact, so yeah, it's a lot of success. Just like he did it. It's a lot of ways to do it. That's just the one by itself right there. That's a big example I can use right there. So.
Okay. Do you feel like if you got out today, like your like your hood and everything like that will support the movement that you're trying to do, like make money, like if you wanted to slow down a bit with the gangbanging stuff and just go make money and like become successful, do you think they'll support that?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm not gonna put it like in a bad way, like a certain thing, but not like that. all the things I done did, niggas got no choice but to support it. So I mean, yeah, like hell yeah, I mean, shit, nah. I done probably did more things than the nigga 100 years old done did. So hell yeah, my name that's super beneficial, you know. So
Oh,
yeah, they
okay.
gonna have no choice. I mean, anything I want to do, any movement, any line, or whatever I want to push, hell yeah, they gonna have to support it. I mean, shit, like
Got
you
it.
know, I'm digging it. I'm saying that's the same thing, same shit with business. Everything on
Right.
my side, yeah. I mean, I got people everywhere for every good, so. You
Okay.
know, we just they
Okay.
gonna have to support it. I mean, that's what it
Got you.
is.
Got
Nobody
you.
run my show. I'm gonna put it that way. Nobody run me. Nobody bigger than my program. So, hell
Okay.
yeah.
Right, right, right. Got you 100%. Is there any celebrities that you plan on working with, getting out and everything like that?
I got a team of mine. Who I'm playing on. Let's see. Right now, I got YG in here for sure. I gotta get him on some. Who else can I say out there I've been hearing about? Even J-Bo, you know, I like his new style he been going.
Okay.
Now, it's a few more too, but you know, nowadays a lot of these rappers beefing with each other.
Uh-huh.
You know, so,
You have 1 minute remaining.
so that right there kind of semi put like a hole in the game, because you know, when you got some rap beefing each other, then you gonna mess with this rapper or mess with the, or if you mess with him, then you can't do business with him because they beef, so.
Okay.
It's a lot of things when you part of the game, you know.
All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back on this.
Yeah, yeah. Call back. Okay.
Well, yeah, so that's one thing. You got a lot of rappers beefing with each other, and you know, it's like, for example, you got look at Lil Durk NBA. It's like the nigga, like I like to do music both of them at the same time. I mean, the reality, you know, they just don't really work that way. Even though it's business, but it is different from business to something that's personal within business, you know. So.
Right. Right, right, right.
But that's the thing. But I gotta keep in mind that another thing about it, when you do business with some of these rappers, that's you know that's members also too. You gotta know what's really going on. Like I can't just get on a song, do a song with a nigga that's he a rapper. They you know think a whole snitch, a whole rap. You know, then the reflex come back on me.
Right. So how does that work? Like trying to work with everybody, but knowing who you are and what you stand for and in your position that you're in. Like before working with everybody, do you have to get their background check? Like on everybody that y'all work with?
I'm not gonna say that. I'll say depending on who that person is. If I feel something or if I heard something, then yeah, I for sure want to do my research. So I just say if somebody like, oh, this nigga right here telling me.
Okay.
I wanna try to get that. I'm not gonna believe it because I never go off of you know what I'm saying what people say. I go off of paperwork, Q's and A's, not policy reports like
Right.
Q's and A's. So.
Okay, okay.
I don't want to get something like that going, but I wouldn't just, you know, but other than that, if it's somebody I've been doing music for everybody, I ain't been hearing about it, then no, I'm not worried about it. Also, you know, everybody doing songs with them, so.
Okay, got you. Got you. So when it comes down to, and if you want to talk about it, we could talk about it. When it comes down to like your little homies, like Baby Stone Gorillas and them, because I know when you were out, you were running with them, and like y'all was doing stuff together. When it comes down to that situation, like how did that work out? And are you guys still in touch with each other? And are y'all still like supporting each other music wise and everything, and just supporting each other in general?
I mean, they're a phone call away, you know. I talked to, like, Pete Flo is possibly my boy, Lou Popcorn. That's my older homie from my hood. So, I mean, they're a call away, you know, top 5, you know, he doing his thing. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, you can say I'm in touch with him at the same time, you know, I already don't tap in like that, you know, I be trying to do my own things. I be out of my own sight, but mainly, like, the main ones, I mean, you know, sometimes Big Shields are my homies, but, you know, my main ones, I was really fucking with Titan, some top 5, you know, people that's my boys, well, those are the homies, but, Yeah, to a certain extent, I support their music. You know, it's a lot of things out there that's going on right now that I'm still trying to get to the bottom of it. I mean, you know, at the same time, regardless, you know, I'm a Blackstone, I'm a BG, I'm a TMG, so you know, it's the same thing. But you know, it's a lot of things I've been hearing and I've been trying to get to the bottom of it out here right now. I'm sure the whole world knows what's going on with these little other rappers. So
Okay, got you, got
yeah,
you. And one thing we never talked about, you have a daughter, right? Or
yeah, I got a daughter.
is that something you want to talk about?
I mean, yeah, I mean, she three. You know, she was born while I was incarcerated. Well, she'll be three this year.
So how does that make you feel, like knowing that you're like behind bars right now and like not being able to be around your baby?
I mean, that's one of the worst feelings ever. Some things like that, you know. I mean, when you got a kid, no, you can never stop thinking about your kid, but you know, it's the worst thing. 'Cause, you know, my family's always there for me, so not being able to be there physically, okay, you know, that's kind of like, that's, you know, that's one of the worst feelings, you know, just, you know, you know,
Is
there ain't much about that I can really say, but, yeah, I
right,
mean, that's the worst feeling, though. That's where I can put it, you know. I mean, I always, as a parent, I always want to be here for my kids from day one, so not even being here,
right.
that's
Is
kind of like, it's a no-brainer, you know.
okay. And another question. Is there anything that you regret about the lifestyle that you're living? Is there anything that you wish you can change? And is there anything that you wish you can do better?
Uh, well, I'll say being around certain people, you know, I'm gonna say being around certain people. I mean, I have my regrets, but then I don't. Cause sometimes if I never went through things I went through now, I wouldn't be wise. You know, as wise as I am. So I mean, at the same time, it's like, nah, honestly, it might sound crazy or not, it's really not too much regrets. I mean, if I can go back when I game bang, if, I mean, I would say shit. Do it how it is now, do it how the game fucked up, all these how these young niggas run around, no structure, don't even got literature, just game bang, just a game bang, fighting,
Mm,
hell no. But, I mean, I can't change it, so I mean, I'll keep doing this, you know, success-wise, you know, so
right.
you know,
And
I mean, do that.
okay, okay, okay. And like, are you a big homie, or like how does that work?
You said something what?
Are you like a big homie, or are you, or how does that work right now for you? Like, in what position you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm nobody over me, you know.
Mm,
I have older homies, you know, of course they'll be older homies, but then I'm not gonna say they not my big homie, you know. They can just tell me what to do. But
okay. So knowing that and being in that type of position, do you plan on like making your organization a little better, like when you get out, or like is it good now? Do you plan on like doing anything different when you get out, like being more structured, have that surrounding, like starting a business, like like getting real organized, like within your situation?
I mean, as in being more structured, something like that, I'll say, and when I get out, just like I'm in here now, I'm just worried about getting to this bag and making what's best for who I'm around, my people. But at the same time, I gotta be real myself. I ain't about to come home and do. I done did a lot of things for a lot of niggas my whole life, man. So honestly, now I'm not gonna come home doing too much for niggas, and niggas didn't do nothing for me. Everything I did, I had to get my own thing. I had to get, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The homies been paying no lawyers, or did everything I did it myself. But which I ain't complaining. I mean, shit. I don't owe them, they don't owe me. I'm just me. I'm from. But at the same time, yeah, I'm gonna make things better. I mean, I'm gonna try to always lead my little homies the right way. But as far as just babysitting, I can't really do too much. I got a kid myself, so everybody gotta learn how I learn and grow on their own.
Got you, 100%. All right, for sure, man. Is there any last minute things you want to say to your family, your fans, or people out there that's watching and then listening right now?
All I'm gonna say is, y'all stay live out there. Shit, y'all run your own program, follow your own, you know what I'm saying, your right mind, follow your right mind, do what you gotta do, what works for you, what's best for you. And,
Okay.
shit, I mean, that's really all I can say. But y'all have a good one out there, y'all stay up.
Okay.
Y'all heard legendary JPanick from out the junks. I mean, shit, y'all know where I'm at. Instagram, JPanick_TMG, you know what I'm saying, y'all know what it is. But that's about it.
All right. Well, all right, cool, man. It was really good talking to you, man. Good to hear the insights, man. Hope you're doing better, man, from that situation that happened with you. Man, just always keep in touch, man. You know, I'm here for you no matter what. And I definitely appreciate your time, brother.
Yeah, so you already know, bro.
All right, for sure. All right. I'll talk to you.